Hello and welcome to COVID-19 Today, a new program we're launching this week to bring you daily updates on local impacts due to the coronavirus public health crisis. We hope you'll continue to join us live weekdays at 4 p.m. and weekends at 2 p.m. I'm your host for the day, Jin Chun. It's Tuesday, March 31st. We are practicing social distancing here at Citi Cable. Today I am in the studio, but with just one person in the room who is operating the teleprompter, and he is sitting about 10 feet away, and my director who is in another room altogether. We're so glad you could join us again. Let's get right into the latest numbers. The number of confirmed cases of the coronavirus continues to rise. According to the County of Los Angeles Public Health, as of noon this afternoon, the number of positive cases in LA County have totaled to 3,011 cases, with 54 reported deaths and no new cases reported in Torrance, keeping our total at 43 confirmed cases. Local utility companies Southern California Edison and Gas are making adjustments to their billing and service shutoff policies for residents and businesses in light of the coronavirus pandemic. From now through April 30th, there will be no shutoffs or late fees to help customers who may have lost their jobs and are struggling financially. The city's Economic Development Department is working to establish a list of local hotels willing to house quarantined individuals, the homeless population, and city or emergency personnel as needed during the COVID-19 health crisis. If you'd like to submit your hotel for consideration, contact us at covid19torranceca@gmail.com. The Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce is kicking off a campaign to support local businesses, calling it #TorranceStrong. More than 200 businesses were contacted by Chamber staff to offer support and resources during the COVID-19 pandemic. They've also taken the initiative to highlight various businesses on their social media platforms, often featuring specials or discounts from its members. If you're a chamber member or a business owner looking for ways to receive some guidance on governmental aid or other viable resources available to the Torrance community, go to torrancechamber.com. The city received an overwhelming response to its new program, Torrance Cares to Go, which launched today. Nearly 500 interested participants signed up as a way to receive their essential groceries like milk, eggs, bread, fruits and vegetables, along with sanitary items like disinfectant spray, dish soap, and toilet paper, just to name a few. This is a collaborative effort within city departments to serve the most at-risk, disabled, and elderly members of our community who may be vulnerable to infection. Prepackaged grocery bags of essentials were put together by city staff. As you can see in the pictures, employees pulled up to the curb, picked up the packages to be delivered later today. The city is working to make this as affordable as possible to those who sign up. City employees will deliver these care packages to your doorstep. Now, due to the overwhelming response, please plan ahead as it may take additional days to fulfill your order. To learn more or to sign up, go to cityoftorranceca.com/TC2GO. Torrance Certified Farmers Market may be one of the only few farmers markets still operating in LA County. They recently reopened under strict guidelines and modifications. This past Saturday, nearly 300 shoppers took advantage of the twice-weekly open-air market, and the Los Angeles County Health Department visited to ensure guidelines were being met. The city's farmers market was applauded for its efforts in ensuring everyone was practicing social distancing, and measures were taken to prevent overcrowding. Hand washing stations, hand sanitizer, entry and exit points, along with staggered entrance into the market were all contributed to offering a safe shopping environment. They will be open again this Saturday from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Wilson Park. The city of Torrance wants to know what your needs are during this health crisis. An online survey called Torrance Cares is still available to take if you haven't filled one out already. So far, the city's received 1,500 responses since its launch on Friday. This is a great way to get your voice heard and share how COVID-19 is impacting you and your family. Go to cityoftorranceca.com. Local students are hoping to lift the spirits of many through the joys of music. The elite West High School choral group, Aristocracy, finished learning the Beatles classic In My Life while following safer at-home guidelines. And despite not meeting and rehearsing in person, they haven't missed a beat. Let's take a listen.
Some forever, not forever. Some have gone, and some remain.
All these places.
The group would have performed this song at their upcoming Pops concert, which has since been postponed. You can see the full performance on West High Choir's YouTube page. Well, at the end of each program, we'd like to share your story on how you and your family and friends are surviving this health crisis. Today, we wanted to share Sarah Romero's art walk and chalk art. Sarah said her family gathered up all of their handmade paintings and displayed them in the yard and wanted to give neighbors something new and colorful to look at during their daily walks. Thanks so much, Sarah and family, for sharing. Share your stories with us, whether it's how you're passing the time or something special you're doing in the community. We want to hear from you. Please email us at covid19torranceca@gmail.com and we'll be sure to share your story. And before we go tonight with heavy hearts, we wanted to share the news of the passing of a dear friend of the cities, of the community, and a personal friend of ours here at Citi Cable. Mike WITKOWSKY lost his battle to stage 4 pancreatic cancer last night. He was surrounded by his loved ones at home and passed away peacefully. Mike was a dedicated husband and father and very proud grandfather and great-grandfather. He was not only dedicated to his family, but to his clients as a farmer's insurance agent. And one of the best in the industry, he fielded calls at any time of the day from anyone that needed his help. He was a die-hard Dodger fan and a lover of In-N-Out burgers. He was charming, incredibly funny, and one of the most warm and loving individuals I've been so privileged to know. He was also his wife's #1 fan and supporter. Mike was married to former senior scene producer and host and former Torrance City Councilwoman Hope WITKOWSKY. They recently celebrated their 60th wedding anniversary in November. He is survived by his wife Hope, his daughter Debbie, and son-in-law Robert, his son Danny, and grandchildren Nicole and her husband Ryan, Max and Elizabeth, Stacy and Denise and her husband Matt, and great-grandchildren Devin and Chloe. He will be dearly missed by so many here in Torrance. We dedicate tonight's show to you, Mike.